My thing is I don't even have a lot in the background going on, bro. It's just two things. Three. But it should be fine, like. I don't know what does it, bro. Like it's, you know, Ezzy, you know what's funny? I'm gonna show you proof that the stream was fine. I'm gonna show you proof. It's just it really tanks the quality of the stream when this happens. And it I hate that because oh, you guys are seeing the wrong screen. Hold on. You guys are seeing me. Dang, look at how far back it goes. There are a lot of me's. I remember the last time we were playing games with this. I'm seeing loop. I kind of want to be goofy with the all, just straight up fog. Want to be goofy with the all. I'ma chill though. I'ma change the screen. I just gotta. Wrong screen. Oh, that's because the YouTube thing is on. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, I'll show you. Let me pop out the chat, because that way I can actually see it on another screen. How about chat? All right. Let me get rid of this. Lower that. I'm gonna pull the chat in an area where I can see it. And I'm gonna show you, because remember, I don't know if you've been here, right? But we've been playing Scarlet with the raid. I just wish it would stay stable, bro. Like, it's the first, man. It's a raid. Scarlet, how we doing? Bro, none of my viewers joined. Maybe because it's the first and, you know, people probably went crazy. But, hey, Scarlet, think about it this way. My stream has been not pissing me off, but the problem with the stream disconnecting is there is no reason why it should be disconnecting. And then, you know, Senorita done popped in the chat. You know, we hardly ever get Ying in the chat. I be trying to hold on to it too. Check your internet speed. There's no reason it should be goofy, because I had them reset everything, bro. I had the dude on. I called the guy. We were on the phone. We did the hard reset to the box and everything. Like I edited my bit rate. I did all of that. It should be fine. There's Josh, relax. I actually lowered the bit rate a little bit. I put it to 59. No, it's I can increase it to 6100. Like, I don't mind increasing it to 6100. Like, I don't care. It used to be 6000 flat. Now we got it on 6100, and it should be fine because we're multi-streaming. Does your router light turn red or anything? All of the lights are green. And once all of the lights are solid, then it's fine. But to show you guys that like the stream was fine, let's look at last weekend. Go to the creator dashboard, go to content, video producer. Now check out these numbers. I'm gonna have to delete these because it, you know, like. Now remember, we've been playing Claire Expedition 33. for the past like probably at least 2 weeks. Now, check this out. Over the past month, December 20th, right? Only 2 weeks. Look at how long we've been streaming. 5 hours. 3, 2, 12, 7, 8. The second phase. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. We beat the boss, and now we're in Act 3, right? Yeah. I think I literally beat the boss like on the last attempt that I said it was gonna be my last one. We ended up beating the boss. We had made it to a point where we fought pretty much like a clone of ourselves. And since I pretty much knew like the moves, because I'm like, these are moves I've been using all game. It didn't take us too long to beat her. Bro, I did this one counter. I did 180,000 damage off a counter attack. I'm like, yo, my L is dirty right now. I should have watched though, but I really need to sleep at that time. Yeah. What time is it for you right now? If it's 3:30 for me, 3:30 p.m., what time is it for you? Ying, if you're in the chat, what time is it for you too? I need to know. Scarlet? What time is it for you? It's supposed to be AM. Are you? So what's the time things? Oh, since I'm from the Philippines. Oh, are you 6 hours ahead of me? Or 6 hours before? It's 3:30 p.m. right now, my time. So what would that be for you, SZ? It's 4:30 in the morning. So it's the exact opposite. That's like a 12-hour difference. Wow, so I would have to stream early. I see. And sometimes I'd be streaming late. There's nothing to resolve in that, bro. My streams keep falling off Earth. But yeah, like as you can see, like we've been playing Clair Obscur for, I'm gonna just say Expedition 33. It's easier for me to say. We've been playing this for the past 2 weeks and long streams, bro. All of a sudden, I want to just chill, relax, and talk to the people, and then want to be goofy. I'm about to do a little investigating though. I want to see if Ying is in the chat still. I'm gonna have to bother her a little bit if she is. No, see? Ying isn't in the chat. The audacity! The things I do. But yeah. If you try lowering the quality of the stream, but that would be bad though. It's like, what's the happy medium, dude? What's the happy medium? Compared to all of the streams that I've been doing, just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday alone, bro. And then now today, now the stream wants to be goofy. And every time I see it drop, like it drops off Earth. Like there's no in between. It doesn't like lower the quality sometimes. I think because it's a multi-stream thing, that like it does its own thing. And I don't appreciate that video game. Because it's like, what is it going to take? Is it an update? Is it a Streamlabs update that I need to imply that isn't there yet so that it can run better? And then here's the thing. I pay for Streamlabs. So if this is something that I'm paying for, and then it gets to the point where the streaming service keeps falling off Earth and it's not even telling me why the stream fell off the planet. You know, it's not telling me that there's a connection issue. I reset everything. There shouldn't be an issue with the internet. It should be fine. We are multi-streaming though, but this isn't the first time we've been multi-streaming. I've been multi-streaming for a long time. Another spike? Well, no. I'm not even seeing like a notification. Because I can see the stream quality on my side. I can see it drop. I can show you guys the like, you know what I see when I'm playing games, like how the screen I'm playing them through. I play games through this screen, so I can always see the chat. Checking. Yeah, it seems okay. But this is the screen that I played the video games through. Oh, the our symbol. Yeah, I figured just have it be our symbol over having it be anything else at this point. I'm just trying to make sure that it isn't crazy, you know. Trying to save it. That is a nice background now that I think about it. It's like shiny. Like at night, if I turn this light off, it's a little bright. It's bright enough. We could just rock out like this a little bit. Now I can't see you. Can't. I gotta keep the light on, you know? Yeah, we can still see you. That's just a screen. That's the screen doing this thing. I don't even think I have it at night. What is it? You know how you have like the warm light for the background? I don't even think I had that. But yeah, man. I know we talked about some decent things. I just like I would really appreciate it if it was all in one stream, bro. Like, just stop taking my stream away. Like, or that light on the background. The light on the background? Yeah, the light from the screen. Gets a little crazy. I even know that computers have you say try buying one, like a neon stand light. We have a little light. We have a little sign. You know, that it's small though. It's not a long one. It's not a long one. It's like this small one. I could put that in the corner. You know, I would have to just go out and just buy one. I know of a place that has them, and I think they sell them pretty cheap. I've just been thinking about, like, should I do it or not, you know? Like, should I spend that money and get that? Because I think that at the time when I was making the decision whether I would get the light, I got this jacket instead. Try put it in the background. That would look sick. It would. Like, it would look decent flushed up against the wall. David! Dave! Hey! Feliz cumpleaños! Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Happy New Year's, Dave! I wish my stream would stop like disconnecting. It's been disconnecting for a minute, so you know, like, you know, it might disconnect again. Wrong. I'm sorry. I know. Isn't that a Los Peruanos Felicidad? Is that the right one? Or oh nah, that's only half of a song, you know. But I'm trying to brush up on my Spanish, you know. I don't have too many señoritas around me. You know? Not to mention the second half of that song, Broski starts singing in English anyway. So, you know. Oh man. Feliz Año Nuevo. Look, all I know is, man, hey, Dave, you gotta help me out, you know? You gotta send a señorita my way. You know, put in a great word for me. You know? My boy Josh, my boy, I don't know, kind of been doing his thing. Can you teach him some Spanish? And maybe for free. I don't want her charging me either. You know? maybe I'll feed her, you know, maybe I'll get her a sandwich or two. But if she start just eating my fries and she don't ask, I'm gonna have a problem with that. But yeah, what's going on, Dave? Happy New Year, hermano. Hey, see that's where you lost me. You said they're too expensive. They want money, food, and whoa. See, I don't know. See, I'm gonna have to let you hold on to that, you know. If I need to call in a favor, they are expensive, you know. Not only do they want like money, food, and what kind of ring we talking? Ring pops? She could get a ring pop, and I can make it a little fancy. It could be 2 flavors, a 2-flavored ring pop. You know, she could get that, but then she's gonna want like my jackets, like my sweaters. And I don't feel like giving her my sweaters right now. I kind of want to hold on to them, you know? I don't like sharing. Ring pop it is, you know? She could get a cherry and blue raspberry. I'm just saying. And if she really want to get festive, you know, maybe I'll get her 2. That's it. That's the only kind of ring she getting. Or a mood ring. Like, you know? Maybe I get a mood ring and like bedazzle it with like glitter. That should count. 2, oh, you are right. 2 is a stretch. Inflation. That inflation, you know, she gonna have to be happy with 1. You know, you saved me an extra $1.50. Another spike, bro. I hope not. Oh. I'm trying not to lose my mind, bro. It's just cause I see the stream and I'm tired of it. Take care. Be always good popping in this here. Always, Dave. Always. And you know, I'm waiting for another one of your videos, you know? Cause I might have to react to that. Take care, David. Take care, amigo. I appreciate you tuning in. You know, we always rocking out. Yep. For those of you that don't know who Dave is, he is my Colombian hermano. And like when I was working in a couple jobs ago, when I was working in security, me and Dave, we would talk about like what, you know, what kind of like what we wanted to do. And so Dave is kind of like one of the people that kind of helped me just, you know, get a PC. Cause I was talking about it and then I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing a lot of talking, and I got a PC one day, and Dave was the first person that I told that I finally got one. And he was like, "Oh yeah, you finally got a PC." I said, "Yeah, you know, we always talking about, you know, what we want to do." So yeah, Dave is cool dude for real. I haven't even seen Dave yell at anybody yet. I do remember like one day he you know, he stood up for me though. That we had like the supervisor at the time, and it was like he was questioning my competence. And there were like other like customers there at the time, and so Dave was like, you don't gotta talk to him like that. I remember that day. Yep. Because like for me, I have a tendency just to not say anything, kind of let things be. I'm like, it is what it is. Like people have like their own talking styles, but then I realize that like, you know, there's a way to like have a conversation, and I do think that yeah, at the time, that, you know, the older guy could have checked himself, but Dave did a little bit. If it wasn't for him, you weren't even here today. You just working. Yeah, maybe. It's just like, I know like for me, like having those conversations definitely helped, because like I was in school studying, and I'm like, I really do want to try to do this stream thing, but I didn't have a PC. And so one day I'm like, you know what? All of this security money that I got, that I'm, you know, trying to hold on to, like I really do want to record videos and post them, and like we're able to do so. And look at who we got. You know, we got Scarlett tuning in as Z. We even be having Ying tune in every once in a while. Until this day, I still don't know where Ying came from. I always say that I don't remember what game I was playing when Ying first popped into our stream. If Ying was here, I would ask her if she remembers like what game I was playing first and how she even found my channel. I'm gonna set up my PC later. I'm just gonna connect these cords in the TV, which is really big. Hey, gotta have that screen time. Gotta have that screen. It's a coincidence. And like these aren't even seeing glasses. I don't have glasses. I just wear them because of the light. See how bright that light is off of these things? But that's the warmer setting, but yeah. It's like the only way to catch Ying, you have to play something scary. Which makes me wonder. I'm gonna start checking every person who's playing a scary game, and I'm gonna see if I could catch Ying in the chat. And I'm gonna say, yeah, you're cheating! Cheating! $200 points for the hydrate. Only a little bit. But yeah. New year. Another day. Man, my storage is full, so I can't redeem it actually. You can't redeem what? Oh, download Twitch? Oh. I need to, I gotta recalibrate my Twitch stuff because I know I don't know my password. So that means I have to sign out. I have to change my password and I have to go into every app that I've ever used for Twitch and recalibrate all of that stuff in the background so that Twitch runs properly. I'm gonna have to like sign in and sign out of everything again because I keep, for some reason, I don't know why, but I keep see that the only problem is resetting my password is it deactivates your stream key, so you have to go. I will have to go into Streamlabs and reactivate everything. Like I would have to sign, if I sign out of Twitch on Streamlabs right now, I wouldn't be able to send any messages. I would have to sign back in, and since I don't know my password, I would have to reset my password. I would have to do it for Twitch, do it for Streamlabs, do it for Fourth Wall, do it for sound alerts. Every app I've ever used Twitch for. Which is okay, at least I have the ability to reset it when I need to. It's just like, the reason why I keep forgetting my password is because it's a sign in one time and forget it. And so that's what happens. I try not to forget, but hey, it happens. It's because I'm doing other things, you know. Recording a video here, recording a video there. Sometimes when I'm recording like the video that you guys see on YouTube posted, I have like several attempts of the video. You don't click to check the remember password username? Nah, I probably should, so that I won't ever have to do it again. I just look at it like, since I don't have my PC locked down, right? If I ever sign out of something, I'll have to go through the process of signing back into it. So it's like I keep the unnecessary security checks in place just in case I ever do, like, you know, lose access, or, you know, you can't access something, then I would have to go. It's like you know how you have the two-step authenticators? Like, I created like a random third one that's unnecessary, and the third authenticator is manually resetting my password, so you know it's always different. But that means that I typically forget it too. Why isn't Ying in the chat? Why isn't Ying in my chat right now? See, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. I'm trying not to react, but I'm feeling neglected right now. I'm feeling real neglected. You know? It's okay. It's alright. Just for that, I'm not playing nothing scary for Ying ever again. It's gonna be what I wanna play from now on. I'm taking a long time trying to remember my password and kept resetting it every time I use Twitch. That's me. I kid you not. And you would think I would have learned my lesson, but I don't learn. I haven't learned my lesson about that yet. Cause my thing is like, it's not like a thing where even if I were to change my password and have it remember it and sign in, if I ever sign out, I won't remember it because I only sign in once. Once I sign in once, I sign into every other platform once. I fix that and I don't touch them again. Let me see if my TTS still works though. Let me see.
Because Ying isn't in the chat, next time she asks me for a favor, the answer is a strong maybe.
All right. I'm just making sure it works. But yeah. So like, let's see. What are like some of the things you're looking forward to? He said, all right. What are some of the things you're looking forward to, hermano? I think, you know what's funny? A lot of video games came out, last year. So this year might be a little more chill for video games. I want to know what the game of the year this year is going to be. That's what I want to know. What's going to be game of the year this year? That'll be real interesting to find out. And let me guess, the Gamer Awards, they want Red Dead Redemption 2 to release in Epic Games, which is not in Epic Games. It'll probably bring in more coin if it did. They want it for free, and they get a middle finger. They get a middle phalange. I wonder if there's going to be another game like Expedition 33 to come out. Or would it be the same company and they make another one? Their first game is game of the year, so they could just keep working on that and expanding it. I just don't know if they made another one or if they're going to leave Expedition 33 as it is and work on a new project entirely and kind of keep that momentum up, because all of the money that they brought in, if the game already did well and sold well, it being game of the year put that game on the map for more people and brought in extra revenue. So kind of like a bonus paycheck, if you will. They added CJ in Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't even know what would qualify a game to like hit game of the year, because people thought that Silk Song would have been a game. It would have been crazy if Silk Song had one game of the year. That would have been something else. It would have been real nice to see. I just think that, like Silk Song being the game that it is, it had a lot of potential. I think, it's difficult to bring a game that should have been a DLC into a full-blown game. And bro, like, didn't Silk Song break the internet when it dropped, but it didn't win? It didn't win. That's cool though. That is A-okay. That is A-okay for me. / shout outs. I like the background music. It's so relaxing. Appreciate that. I think it is a solid choice. Yeah. Maybe that will summon Ying into our chat. You think so? It is pretty. Yeah, I think this music does got me chilling now. But yeah, you know, like, man, like for me, the whole thing with like I'm thinking about what's the name of the game? There's this. Oh, whoa, SZ, you're crazy. Holy rhymes. This man came out of left field with that one. Nah, Ying is cool though. She's alright. But Ying typically tunes in when I play something scary. If I'm playing something scary, Ying will tune in. We're kind of the same in that regard. Like what I wanted to do when I first started the channel was I wanted to play scary games. But then you know what my problem is? I beat them all. Like I beat them all. Cause like there's something like with me in scary games, like my mind is like sharp, you know? You had no one to play with? Nah, like some scary games are, well, typically scary games are solo experiences. There are a few that are co-op experiences, like Dead Space. We played Dead Space 1 and I knew that they wanted me to play Dead Space. The thing is, I didn't want to go back to playing Dead Space because I know that the game is hectic, you know? Especially Dead Space 2 with like the increased quick time events, and you know, you gotta, like, Dead Space is one of those games that pretty much has active cutscenes, you know? Dead Space 2 especially. Like, you'll be in a cutscene and then something will happen and you have to press a button to survive. Like, Dead Space 2 has a lot of cutscenes in the game that are active cutscenes. So you have to pay attention. You can't drop the controller unless you played the game before and you know which cutscenes are more so transition areas. And like, just like communication, because like something might pop out and now you gotta fight it. And oh, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, you know, during this cutscene, you know? Like, no, keep your hands on the controller because you just might die. So I didn't play Dead Space because I knew that if I were to play it, that it was going to be, oh boy, they're gonna want me to play this game. So I finally ended up playing Dead Space 1, then we played Dead Space 2, then we played Dead Space 3 with Mad King, because Dead Space 3 is the only one of those games that is co-op. So is it free? No. It's probably a lot cheaper now because when we played Dead Space on stream, the game was already out a couple of years before that. And it's a scary game. And Dead Space 3 didn't sell too well. The only thing that might be still a little costly might be the remake for Dead Space 1 because they remade it. And remember, Callisto Protocol, this is when Callisto Protocol was coming out. And Callisto Protocol is a scary game that we have not played on this channel. We have not played it. I thought about it until Mad King played it, and he said the game is easy. The game is one of the easiest scary games he's ever played. Because Callisto Protocol has this thing where it has a dodge system, but there's no cooldown on it. And it doesn't matter which direction you dodge in, you will always dodge the enemy's attack. And I think that in the beginning, Callisto Protocol had a solid foundation. But where I think it fell off was the count, like you being able to dodge in a game is something that you can always do in the game. There's no cooldown for it. There's no, oh, I gotta build my stamina back up to dodge. All you have to do is hold the control, hold the, there's a button that the stick, you hold the stick in, there's a particular one, I don't know if it's the left or the right one, but you hold it in any direction, left or right, and your character dodges the hit. Regardless if the hit is coming from the left, you can dodge to the right and still dodge it. Resident Evil 3, we played Resident Evil 3. We played Resident Evil 1. No. Yeah, we played Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We played all of them. We played all Resident Evils on stream. We played Resident Evil 3, like the original, and yeah, bro, Resident Evil? Yeah, I've been playing Resident Evil ever since I was a kid. Devil May Cry 2. You know, a lot of the games that Capcom came out with, I like a lot of them. Because Capcom kind of has the corner market in on Resident Evil. Like, anyone can bring out another Resident Evil game, but it won't be like the Resident Evil game Capcom drops. That's exactly why we're getting Resident Evil 9. I remember I finished the DLC of Devil May Cry 4. Devil May Cry 4 has DLC? I don't remember Devil May... Is it 5? Yeah, 5. 5 has Virgil's DLC. Are you talking about DMC? The game DMC? I don't like DMC. DMC is not Dante to me. DMC seems like, if anything, at best, an alternate universe Dante. But I just don't like it because like the character curses too much. And I've never heard Dante use the F word. Well, it's a long time ago and I got nothing because I got bored. I hear you. I just, like, if we look at the games that are coming out, right? So on the GX browser, we can kind of see video games that are set to like come out. I don't even see, like, I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, this Terminator game. I thought about streaming this to you guys this weekend. I thought about streaming it to you guys. We will. Have you seen the trailer for it, SC? Would you like to see the trailer? I can show you the trailer if you would like. But I'm thinking to bring this to you guys this weekend. But we still have Expedition 33 and we still have decent stuff to do. A decent amount of stuff to do. Like, when I tell you that I've run into so many enemies that have been one-tapping my team, it's not funny. January. See, I'm looking at these January releases, and I don't see. I guess maybe Dispatch is getting more work, like more episodes. I'm more so looking for video games coming out in February. In particular, I know Neo 3 is coming out, and Mad King said he wanted to play that co-op. So, you got Neo 3 coming out February 6th. You have Reanimal coming out on the 13th. That's another co-op game that me and Mad King were thinking about. And then you have Resident Evil 9 dropping February 27th. So February is a solid month for video games. Did you know GTA 6 is getting delayed again? Yeah, I heard it got delayed from March to November. Which is its second thing. Look at that, November 19th. Then in March, 007. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. Two seconds. That's all for me. I said, you know, like, I'm not doing too much. Yeah, I know. I do know, like the stream fluctuating every once in a while. I'm used to that. I'm used to it fluctuating a little bit. I don't like it fluctuating for too long and then it shuts everything down. I hate that. That's what I don't like. But yeah, I can't even think of you know, video games. SE, do you have any video game ideas? Video game recommendations? Let me see. Let me get up a Google Doc real quick. I'm gonna try to create two columns. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'll do completed games first. Just listing off of all of the ones that I know we completed. I'm just thinking about all of the ones that I know we completed on stream. What's that new FNAF game? The Pit. Into the Pit. Into the Pit. Yeah, we beat that one. Five Nights at Candy's. Yep, we did the DLC for Security Breach. Yep. Five Nights at Candy's. We played that one. We played Five Nights at Wario's. I remember we played that. We played those. Oh yeah, that Oni game. Hey Oni, with the purple demons. We got the best ending too. I remember that now. Purple guy. Oh yeah. Every time one of the characters died, they became a demon, bro. I'm like, they even took a dog. Like, how you gonna make a dog a demon? We played a lot of games, bro. Ori and the Blind Forest. Will o' the Wisp. Little Nightmares 1 through 3. Yep. Played all 3 of those. What other games are out there? Super Mario 3D. No. Would that be a suggested game? Oh, you know what I'm about to do? We're about to get 2 documents. What the? Right here. What's the font on this? Oh, Edgeran 20. You said, what am I doing? Screen splitting. What else you got, SZ? Oh, I forgot. We played Pizza Tower. You reminded me. We played so many games. I forgot. Oh yeah. SZ, do you remember this one? If you were in the chat for it. Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 1 through 3. I remember we played that. I'm gonna make the font smaller because I know there's so many games that that we played, bro. There's so many games that we played, so many games that we beat. Suggested games to play. I will say I'll put Neo 3 up there. Resident Evil 9 is not a suggested game because said, man, school starts January 5th. It's coming. It's definitely coming. About to be busy again, yeah. But no worries, SZ. You know, you do your thing one day at a time. One day at a time. But I hope I can still watch you. I'll do what I can. And if anything, I'm gonna try to, you know, no. If anything, YouTube reaction videos and YouTube videos will still be posted. And you know, our streams pop on over to YouTube anyway. There'll still be some content to kind of hold you down. I'm also trying to make a new like study playlist, you know. Good luck with those. Yeah, I gotta keep going. Cause I think that it would be real stupid of me to let go of like the traction that I think I'm getting, you know. I think I'm doing okay with like YouTube with reaction videos, because I remember like before I have not played Dispatch. I've heard about it. Like, what are people saying about Dispatch? Like, ooh, you know what I think? Why do I feel like Ying would really like it if I played that? But Ying isn't in the chat, because I think I know exactly who I would want Ying to be in the game. I think I would want Ying to be Invisigirl. He said, Ying, wait, you are. Yeah, Ying isn't in the chat. So SZ, you know, we only got you for the game suggestions, which means we also don't have any counters. I remember one day I had enough people in my YouTube chat and a decent amount of people in my Twitch chat, and they were talking to each other. I'm like, bro, you can only do this when you're multi-streaming. And you know, it's like no matter what I do, I want to bring you guys with me as far as I can go. Even if my channel, you know, doesn't make it to like, you know, top 50 streamers on the face of the earth, or top 50 streamers in the USA, top 100, whatever. Like, I don't care, bro. I got a small little community, and it, like, I couldn't care less about the spotlight. I don't want the spotlight now, to be honest. I just want a sandwich. Yeah. What is the thing with Dispatch? Like, I've heard people talk about it a number of times now. It's not about what you have. It's what you do. Absolutely. I've been able to, you know, talk to people from various countries. Like, come on, SZ. I see you. And I don't need a large community to send a message to people and have it mean something, you know. I never got into streaming because I wanted to be famous. No, I like being able to go get me like a Jersey Mike's Philly steak and cheese and no one know who I am. Never heard of that. What kind of game is that? Search it up. It's an indie game. SZ! Want an orange? Would you like an orange, SZ? Change my mind. I got you, SZ. I got you. What can I do? Show your support. Engage with my audience. He said, no worries. I got chips. What kind of chips you got? How you just gonna have chips? Membership gifting. Send gift memberships. SZ, tell me why YouTube is telling me I have 10 gift memberships left to send this month. I'm about to send you 5. Oh no, it chooses by random. I just gave Torso, Sad Games, Keenan, Cappuccino, iPlay. How do I do it individually? I'm gonna send 5 more and see if it puts you in that 5, and if not, I'm just gonna give you one myself. Maple Leaf. Oh, so Omega got it. You don't have a wait, you don't have a Lowlet. Are you not allowed to get one? I'm trying to figure out how I give you one. Membership get. Oh yeah, I can buy one. Buy one membership. Yeah, but see, the problem is I want to give it to a particular person. I'm gonna have to Google that. Let me Google it real quick. Aha. Let's see. But you can't directly pick up. Yeah, I know how. Be a member, join live, find gift options, select gifting, choose membership, choose quantity. Okay, opt in. I think since you might be the only one in chat, so I think if I do it, you'll get it automatically. Only one way to find out, right? So wait, SC, you're in my Twitch chat. Don't you have a Twitch account, SZ? Which platform do you spend most of your time on? I do have. Which one? It seems like you spend most of your time in the YouTube chat. YouTube. Okay, YouTube it is. Boing, ding, boing, coin, coin. Where's my chat box with you in it? Where's my little chat box at? Chat box seems to have disappeared. I can't find you now. What if I lower this? Did I? Oh, I know what I did. I hit the X button on it. So it literally brought it down. Aha. Second monitor? Yeah, we have to. I'm glad to see you alive and well, Grubby. Is that Clover? Clowny! Clowny! Oh, and Clowny, did you pop in because you got a notification that you got a gift this up? Is that what made you pop in? I didn't know that I had free gifted memberships that I could give to the community for free, like literally like for free 99. I didn't know I had that. No, I just wanted to check in. Well, look at your timing. Your timing is crazy. I just gifted 10 memberships to the channel, and it was random, and you happen to be one of them. Isn't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? You said no shot. Yeah, for real. SZ, yo, SZ just saw it. SZ just saw it. But I do think that the way that it works is that I think it depends on who's in the chat. That's what I think. It's depending on who's in the chat at the time, and it gives it to a random person. Bum. It gave it to Trago. That's something else. Yeah, Drago, right? I haven't seen Drago in a minute. Man, SZ, they really don't want to give you a pumpkin. They really don't. I mean, even though being a member is only $5.99. Not everybody got $5.99, bro. Like, that's sandwich money right there. Man, I've been here for a long time. As if anything, you know, next month, I gotcha. It's just since it is random, I always thought that there was a specific way. You know, because like Twitch works like I could give someone a membership, a specific person. YouTube doesn't have that option, which is interesting that it doesn't. To be honest, I did not. Oh, to be honest, you didn't think I'd be so happy to see you back? Really? Really, clown? My energy is not going to switch up at all. At all. Like I'm grateful, even though I have my own like real things to worry about, like in real time. I'm not going to let that change change me, you know. I'm gonna keep moving forward as best I can. And say what's up to the people. Over there snacking on plain sourdough bread and it tastes really good. Do you typically like eat sourdough bread with like is it sourdough bread? Like, don't people dip that in coffee? Or am I crazy? I feel like people typically like have sourdough bread with something on the side. I tried that once and that's gross. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Sourdough is like you can keep as a pet. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Because I think there's some people make sourdough. It's true, you can keep it as a pet, but it's food. I know, I think it actively grows though, right? I never thought about having like a goal in a live chat. It would be crazy. Super chat, all the colors. Timer, 3 hours. Share how you'll celebrate. How would I celebrate? How would I celebrate 5 super chats? React to one AI music video live. React to one music video live on Today Night Raw. For those of us that know, wrestling. I need more sourdough bread because plain what? What's the difference? Oh. Sourdough starts out as a living organism for some reason. Really? Yeah. I never thought of that. Yeah, that's why I said, like, when you said that some people keep it as pets, I'm like, I never heard that. No. Something simple. There's a fly. Oh man, let me check. That's funny. I'm just testing that out. There's no need to interact. There's no need to interact with that at all. I would say don't interact with that at all. I just want to see what it looks like when it's up here. I see. Go ins and all right. Will was you? See, people tune in at different times. But I had Mooney, but I don't have a Hey, see, don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't even look at that. It's just up there for free. Girl, how was your Christmas to New Year's Eve? Period. Did you get any nice gifts? I got myself a new watch. You guys can't really see it. See? It just has a weird angle. But yeah, I got me a new watch. And it has like a face on it that I really like. It has been a while since I saw you. It has been a while. Sure, it's been a while since I've seen everyone in the chat. I believe it or not, like Mad King said that the other day too. He was like, you haven't streamed like back to back in a minute. He was like, I was a little sad. I'm like, hey, don't worry. It's because I was busy. Like, here's the thing. Any off days that I have, like, one place gets the off days. And then the days that I'm off from one place, it gets the other one. Huh? What? Oh, talking about Nightbot. Oh! Nightbot, chill. How do y'all feel about AI though, for real? How do y'all really feel about AI? Y'all been using it? AI is good and bad. AI generated content sucks. Ooh, yeah. AI generated art I don't like. Also, Grub, can I vent to you about something? What's on your mind, Senor Will? What's on your mind? Yeah, like AI, I think it's like a love-hate relationship with it. It's a love-hate relationship with AI. I only use AI for school when I use ChatGPT for feedback on assessments. Understandable. Go ahead, Will. We shall listen. Yeah. Well, hey, remember, you're not the only one in the chat. We got some people here. Let us know how you feel. What's on your mind on the first day of all days? I want to get my hair washed and get it done. Now I'm in high school now, and I feel seasoned. Seasoned? In a good way or bad way? Seasoned as in like you feel old? Many people use AI for schoolworks because not for cheating, but surviving. Surviving, that's an interesting way of looking at it. As in, I've seen everything. High school is only the beginning though, Clowny. High school is only the beginning. Well, more so like the beginning of a new experience. Depending on what year you're in. If you're in like your first year, you got some time. You got some time, buddy. So basically, I was at a New Year's Eve party with a lot of people, including my cousin. Now, he's a great dude, but he's 30 and acts like a 16-year-old and less mature than me. For example, he tried to drink and drive. Some people are goofy, if you ask me. And they're goofy as in they don't think. Because some people will like drink, right? But then at the same time, they were like, oh, I'm fine. I can like, oh, that was nothing. I can still get home, no problem. That's not effective, bro. That's not gonna help long term. But like your uncle he's not, your cousin, he's not the only one. Trust me, like people do that on a daily. Like drinking and driving is a terrible thing that people just for some reason don't learn from. I hope your high school experience has good times. I'm going to show you my marching band show. And he spread some personal information about my sister currently that he shouldn't have sent out. Family drama, Will. Family drama, trust me. They do that all the time. I'm gonna dedicate this track to Senorita. So my parents are divorced and my siblings don't want to see my dad, and he still said the information to all my dad's friends and my dad. Family drama, Will, I'm telling you. And then drinks being involved only makes that worse. That's why I don't. When we were talking about like relationships earlier, and I was like, bro, I don't want to be around people that like smoke and drink, because for some reason it seems as if it gives people a reason to be retarded. I mean, not retarded. I don't mean it in that way. I feel sometimes I just think that drinking is so out of hand, right? Like it gets so out of hand that sometimes it seems as if people drink and it's like that's an excuse for them to act out, right? And I've seen it with my family. Like when I was younger, one of my uncles, I typically made a joke about it, but I know that if my uncle had like just one can of beer, bro, just a can, it's like that's almost like enough just to set him off, and he's like aggressive for no reason. And aggressive / confrontational, but the confrontation leads to, being aggressive, he also never pays my dad for dinners. He buys him and my dad. He buys him. And my dad doesn't like this. And my dad says he wishes he didn't have to spend New Year's Eve with his uncle, and that he needs to give him some mates. Yeah, maybe. But hey, look, Will, these are like forces above, beyond you, like these are like people older than you. We don't really know everything. And I think that like some things are better. Not saying that some things are better that you don't know about, but it's just better that like you're allowed to, be a kid, be a student, and be like live the life of a teenager. I don't think that you should have to be overly exposed to situations like that. But I think that speaks more to like the adults around you. But once again, like family is going to be family at the end of the day. You know how many times I've had like, I've been in the middle of like family members arguing, fighting each other, sometimes physically, And for me, I look at it like family is going to be family at the end of the day. Clowny says, if we can brighten up the mood, Grubs. I actually like Grubs. That's a nice little name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another reaction video with yours truly, Grubs. Hey, Clowny, I like that. That's not too bad. If we can brighten up the mood, Grubs, can you search up Cosby High School scenes from New Orleans? Let's brighten the mood a little bit. Now, the problem that affects me is I'm gonna have questions about it, ask for my dad, which I I find annoying, I guess. And he's gonna text my older siblings and never wants to apologize for being bad work. For being bad work folk is that? I would say just try not to personalize it, okay? Well, you know, I don't want you to hold on to responsibility for things that are out of your control. Right here? First one? Alright, we're gonna pause that just a little bit. Hey, this is not a reaction video stream. But what I am gonna do is look at this for a little bit. Volume. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit though. Actually, nah, it gotta play regular, right? Oh, 10 minutes though. YouTube. My dad was. It's a super long first cadence, so skip. How far? Like last 3 minutes? Hey. Oh, they're coming out. Okay. Hey. What you talking about? 1, 2, 3, get it. What you talking about? 3, 4, 5, get it. Got a damn pad, get it. I'm kicking my feet in happiness. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, set it. Hit the drums. Hit the drums, get it. What? Will? Have a dreams about me? What? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Judges, are you ready? Drum majors Caitlin Webowo and Elena Wilson, please salute and begin your show when ready.
What are they, mini soldiers? Oh, it is! Oh. It sounds like it. Oh, they're Titans. What is that? Like a ball and roller?
You may take the field in assessment.
Hey, and then we go to get some ice cream. Hey. Okay. And then we all go marching down. And then we go to get some ice cream. And maybe I can get a sweet iced tea. Hey! I don't know it, but I hear it though. I don't know the song, but I've heard it. I've heard it in the past. Hey, look at the move. That's some weird dream, Will. What's the weather out there, Clowny? What's the weather out there? I feel like I'm a little cold just watching. Is it like decent, but it seems like it's a little windy? Bro, you were talking about AI earlier. Well, I do want to know something about it. Sure thing, bro. What's up? Even if it's sunny, yeah, it could be bony and sunny. Is that a flute? No, is that a clarinet? That doesn't sound like a trumpet though. That sounds a little more. That sounds like a wind instrument. Saxophone solo. Now I hear it. Sounds like it should belong in 007. Okay, that you heard broski in the back. Yeah, that. Hey, they getting it though. Something, thumb. Aiko. Oh, there it is. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics. Hey now. Aiko. Hey. I don't know. I know. I don't really know the words to this thing, but can I get some fries though? Why do I feel like y'all are leaving now? That is funny, bro. You'll see me running to the stage at the end of the show. Okay. Hey! Hey, Clowny, is that you? No, that's not you. Wait. Hold. I see a lot of people running.
The Cosby High School Titan Marching Band.
You'll see me running to the stage. Who's running? Who's running?
Next is Thomas.
Dang it! One of them is me. Not too shabby, bro. I was locked in. I was definitely locked in. I appreciate that. That was nice. That reminded me. I just came from a gamer symposium orchestra thing. And I can't remember what they're called. Yeah. I think they're called the NJ's symposium thing. I just came from one recently. And because there's this lady that I know, and we got a superior that day. What does that mean? Is that like a rating? Like a badge? Can you please add Delta Room? Not too shabby. That sounded nice. I really do have like an appreciation for music that, like, you know, like I've always appreciated, and it's just the one thing was like I don't go to like the events, but it sounds really nice. Like when it's like, okay, I'm catching, I get the feels. So I know Will said he had a dream. You started playing GD4-bit on a Just Chatting stream, then you wanted to play a few levels only, and your chat started abusing you for some reason. Interesting. Nah. I know chat be like, I want you to play this. You know chat be crying. Always. I want you to play this game. Chat always crying. Ooh, I remember that game, Signalis. I ran out of sourdough bread, and now I want more. Someone give me that wallet. Someone donate the Clowny, donate to the cause. But then you have some sourdough enthusiasts. Well, you could just go out there and bake your own. Well, they do that because they're just little kids and aren't mature enough for YouTube yet. A little something like that, but I was on YouTube when I was a kid. I just don't think that I was watching streamers as much. That's what I think. I don't think I was watching streamers as much. I don't even think that Nightbot understands that it asked the question. So I guess when you say Nightbot, it'll respond. Hold on. If that's the case, Nightbot. I'm gonna have to work on it. I just think that YouTube Nightbot is different than like Twitch. Like Twitch, you can really integrate it in different ways. YouTube, I think you really have to go into it and mess with it. Like till this day, I still don't remember. He said the weather is yes today. Something like that. The forecast is yes. Humidity is weather today. And guess what the weather is today? Today. He said yes. Y-E-S. And if English doesn't work for you, SI for C. Espanol. And if that doesn't work, go get yourself a donut. Something. I don't know. Neo 3, Dispatch. Akamata. Akamanto. That's a room. Oh man. I love watching TikTok screenshot videos. I don't know how I feel about TikTok anymore. I got off of TikTok a long time ago, bro. Years ago. Yo, you should poll some of these games to see what people want to see. We haven't done that in a minute. I don't think that we have enough people in the chat, you know. He said, "Eee." Hey, Chloe, what can I say? Like, I had to take a stretch. It doesn't, and then we don't have that many people in chat for the poll to make sense right now. Oh, as a YouTube post? I was stretching. That stretch was on point. So out of these games, right, we have six. If we had to do a poll of 4, which 4 games would you guys want to see on a poll? Something tells me that Dispatch is one of them. Neo 3 is less of a suggestion and more of a game that's going to come anyway. So that brings it down to 5. I want to see Portal there. Like what? Portal 2 or something? The Mario games. Deltarune, Dispatch. Portal 1? Portal 1 sounds old. Super Mario 3D? Super Mario 3D? Is that, which Mario is that though? Oh, this one. $60 game. Portal 1 is old but nice. Mario games, Deltarune and Dispatch. Oh, so Super Mario 3D. Paper Mario. Portal 1. These 4 poll. Okay. Let me tell you, as long as you think you're cool, then you were cool. You just have to not make it an ego. Pretty much. The real question is, are people able to understand that and just move on? Some people, like, I don't know, bro. Like, some people don't get it. Because I do know that ego does get in the way. I'm trying to find that green one. I saw a green one the other day. That's not the green one. Oh. This was uploaded 3 days ago. I was listening to this earlier today. Maybe swap out a Mario game for Deltarune. Because there's 2 Mario games on here. I guess that wouldn't be fair. Oh, TikTok user? Yeah, man, like, here's the problem, you know, with TikTok. TikTok has the ability to still put a lot of people, like, on a map. Like, one viral thing will send someone's channel, like, through the roof. Next thing you know, people are making money and all of that, and that's okay. I just think that a lot of people are not prepared for that viral moment. They want the viral moment, they're not prepared for it. They're not prepared for what comes with it. They only see like the money. That's it. But imagine having millions of people know who you are overnight, and like you're only a teenager, you know? Like if you go to these communities where like there are like houses everywhere, you don't really see people outside like that. You know? It's like people just want to live like a great life, be, you know, their form of successful, and try to keep everything low key. And I think that that's really, in the long term, I think that's what matters at the end. Why hasn't someone given me the wallet to buy more sourdough? And I'm not big, I'm not big in it. I mean, well, Clowny, you could go down to the local sourdough store and say, look, I'm willing to work for free. You just have to give me an endless supply of sourdough bread. And maybe they'd be willing to help you out. Or how to make sourdough from scratch. You know, those videos always have like hundreds of thousands of views on them. That could work, but if I had money, I'd be able to buy even more. You do have a point. Sounds like quite the conundrum, Clowny. Sounds like quite the dilemma you got there. I'm gonna have to leave you to your devices to figure out the best, most optimal solution. Yeah, you know. Guess we could get a little poll with these 4 games. It would be interesting to see what wins. Let's put up the poll now, shall we? Nobody likes sourdough like I do. You'd be surprised. I had to view my channel real quick. No, they'd be surprised. You think so? Little señorita. It's a little baby girl right there, you know. I don't even think Ying knows. He said, I'm gonna admit this. He said, no, they'd be surprised if icy sourdough was mine. Have you figured out anything else to like eat the sourdough with? As he was like, all right, back. Wait. I know you didn't drop, wait. You dropped a vote, didn't you? My chat typically doesn't update. What happened? Oh, we had just put the poll up. I want to see you play Portal. We got to see. We got to see. We do have the poll up though. If you guys would like to vote, we do have the poll up. I should be able to keep this on screen and have it be okay. I know for a fact that if I had like chicken noodle soup right now, it would heat me up, and then like I would have to take my jacket off. I could just eat dry cereal. Sourdough was an addiction. Man, I remember when I used to eat Italian cheeseburgers heavy. Heavy, bro. Now I've been chilling a lot. I just been trying to hold on to the dollars I do have, you know. I've just been mindful of, you know, what I'm spending, even more mindful for the past 6 months. Well, even before that, I've always you know, paid attention to what I was spending. I remember I used to have when the Uber Eats app first came out, it took me 2 years to download it because I knew that the Uber Eats app was gonna be expensive. This meme reset better have demure in it. I don't really know, mon ami. How do y'all feel about Expedition 33 winning Game of the Year? Do you guys think that another game should have won? He said Portal 2 was definitely better. The Game Awards suck these days. How so? Do you think that like the games that were... Listen, here's what I will say about like Game of the Year. I think that some of the Game of the Year suggestions that were like the competition blew it out of the water, you know? Competition blew it out of the water. It makes no sense for that Donkey Kong game to have been there. I felt like the winners are always rigged. Astrobot should not have won the previous year. Yeah, it shouldn't have. It shouldn't have, bro. Many people agree. I gotta go. Nice seeing you again, girls. Clowny, take care, amigo. Take care. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate the video too. I think that Black Myth Wukong should have won Game of the Year. That last year. Well, the year before last. But it didn't. Everybody and their uncle was praising that game. Only for that game not to win. It's just weird to me, bro. Weird to me. You were asking the wrong person about that. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong was so nice. It was a top-notch game. Everybody and their uncle was playing that. I was playing it. And there's so much side stuff to do. How many games had that year? Astrobot? Nobody was talking about Astrobot, bro. Wasn't nobody talking about no Astrobot. I didn't even know Astrobot was a game. Let alone a standalone, not to mention the lawsuits that were coming that came out about it. Oh, Astrobot is awfully similar to Super Mario Galaxy. No, Super Mario Odyssey, I think. Super similar to that. This year's game of the year should have been Hollow Knight Silksong, in my opinion. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I don't know what wins game of the year, but I realized that there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on that we don't know about. Like, public votes apparently only account for 10% of the whole thing. And I know some people are going to be like, what are you talking about, Grub? You just said something random. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. For the Game Awards, public votes count for only 10% of the final decision, with the other 90% determined by a jury of game journalists and publications to balance critical assessment with fan favorites and prevent manipulation. While fans vote on the Game Awards website, this only influences a small fraction of the overall Game of the Year award, with the jury holding the majority influence. That's crazy. Nomination phase. A large jury of over 100 gaming publications and websites selects the final nominees. Final voting. Winners are decided by a combined score. 1. 90% jury vote from the nominated publications. 2. 10% public vote from fan votes cast only on thegameawards.com, Bilibili in China, etc. Stopping socially engineered or meme-based wins, ensuring some critical weight, adding an element of fan passion without making it purely a popularity contest. I can understand that. SZ, take care, amigo! Interesting. So I guess it's balanced. We just don't like the way it's flushed out. I understand. You take care, SZ. I think we might be ending that. We might be getting to the point where we can chill now. You know, I'm glad I was able to spend, some time with you guys. And this stream for some reason seems to be a little more solid than the other two. We definitely had some fun though, and I appreciate you guys nonetheless. So I think we'll spend another 10 minutes, We'll spend another 10 minutes, I suppose. Wrap up at that nice little 2-hour mark. What do I want to say to you guys as we wrap up? The Game Awards last year was goofy. Expedition 33 took at least 10 awards. Like, we're talking Game of the Year and then 9 others. Grub, did you have any more girl stories? Any more girl stories right now? No, not really. I don't think I have another one. And the reason being is because, like, I'm real choosy with who I spend my time with, Like, I don't like to waste like my time or my energy. And I know that like if I'm going to do something with anyone, it has to be because, you know, I want to spend time. It can't just be, oh, because, you know, an event is available and it's just something that I can go do. Like, no, like I just want for what I do to be meaningful. Like I'm trying to, not trying to, I make it a priority to do things that are in alignment with, you know, my energy. And I don't want to waste anyone's time. And that's my time and a girl's time included, you know, like if we're having a conversation, let's talk about something. If she wants to hang out, okay, like what do you want to do? Like not just, oh, you know, I just want to see you and then we just walk around, you know, like we walk around the mall. No, like what? Like I do want for things to mean something to me. Does everything have to mean something? No, that isn't the case either. I just want to be real at the end of the day. And so I don't really have any girl stories right now because I've just been chilling, you know. I've been like really paying attention to the things that I'm doing. X! Yo, Grub, I'm kind of in a hurry. I wish you the best for this new year to come. No worries, X. I appreciate you for stopping by, you know. I know we've been incredibly busy, myself included. So I just wanted to bring us a stream on the New Year's Day. Have a good stream. X, you take care, amigo. Always appreciate it when you stop by. So, no real stories for now, Will. How do you feel about the Mario Galaxy movie? I haven't seen it. Take care, X. I haven't seen the Mario Galaxy movie. I've seen that Mario movie when Mario and Luigi were going through and fixing things up. Like I've seen that. You should react to the trailer then. The Mario Galaxy trailer? Why not? I mean, we could react to that real quick. I take it this movie is coming out. Is not put, but there's a trailer out. So it must be the IGN. Oh, the teaser?
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Hi, I'm Luigi.
Ooh! Bro, he turned that into Super Smash Brothers just then. That was on. Oh, bro, what if they made a Super Smash Brothers movie? Do the full trailer. That was just a teaser. I thought that's all they had. Official, it came out a month ago.
Hey, big guy. You wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint, boodle-doo, boodle-doo, and also trim the bonsai bush. Here we go.
Yo, Bowser chilling.
Hey, Luigi. What's up, Mario? Behold, I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the colors.
It's trash.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
Oh! Yo, Bowser mad chill.
Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Paulina?
Princess Rosalina,
Rosalina.
you're coming with me!
April, not too shabby. That looked nice. Bowser seems chill now, but his son is another story. Bowser and Luigi are friends, I think. Yeah, they seem like super chill about it. I ain't even lying to you. That one seems like it would be a better movie. It seems more entertaining. There's more going on than the first one. I like that one more. And I also like it. I find it funny that Bowser is like tiny. Someone gave Bowser a mini mushroom. I like that, like Bowser is small. And he doesn't seem to even be held like captive, really. You know, the first movie was okay, but I think the second one is gonna be decent to watch. I ain't even lying. That looked pretty nice. I like how, like, you know that part when he was like just walk. Hold on, sorry. Where's that part at when he was walking through his house? Is this it? Where is it at? That's not the one we saw. How did we go backwards like that? Yeah, but either way, that one actually looked pretty nice. I like that. It definitely kept me locked in. And they got some action in there. Hey, it's a cartoon movie. There's no reason why they can't throw some more action in there. But it was decent. I'm gonna have to rate that on a scale from 1 to 10. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 6. And I think I'm gonna give it a 6 because it did hold on to my attention. I don't know what happened to Bowser for him to be tiny like that, but it was funny. It was funny. And like, yo, Bowser can actually paint. Like, don't be sleeping on his art skills. He can actually paint. I like that. But ladies and gentlemen, shout out to you, Will. Shout out to all of my YouTube people that came through and hung out with us. Shout out to Ying. Shout out to Scarlet. Shout out to X. Shout out to SZ Animation Clowny. I appreciate you guys. Of course, shout out to Will always. I'm just scrolling up through the chat. I'm making sure I didn't miss anyone. Even though I know our channel fell off the face of the earth. And shout out to all of the people that we gave gifted subs to on YouTube. I didn't know I had that opportunity. And now that I know I have that opportunity, we just unlocked something extra that we can do on the channel, which we can gift free memberships. Didn't Bowser eat a mini mushroom? And I think he's changed to try and impress Peach. Maybe he seems, a little bit on a nicer side, but he's definitely funny. Mario was straight hating. I ain't even lying. He was like it's trash, but that's funny though. But until next time, which would technically be like this upcoming weekend. I know tomorrow's Friday, so stay tuned, and I'm gonna make sure that we bring you guys some solid stuff, and we're also going to keep praying and keep hoping and keep having faith that the stream will be strong, that we remain faithful, that we remain on the path and keep moving forward and carving out the lives that we see for ourselves, and myself included. It's something that we have to work on each and every day. Without further ado, we will see you in the next one. Take care, Will. Take care.